Hey guys, Top Jimmy 33 here. Welcome back to part 3 of episode 2, Modding for Arena, where we're taking a look at Chocolate Play's arena mods. We are now going to be modding his characters on the left-hand side of the mod grid. And the first one we're going to look at is the circle. Now with the circle, pretty much it's going to always be protection as the primary stat on there, unless if you have a specific case or a healer, you're pretty much going to go with a protection over the health. In this case here though, let's look at all of his mods and let's look at any speed mods that really stand out. And if you notice here, he has a 15 speed mod that is health. And I think that 15 speed is going to outweigh the value of that primary stat of protection, especially on someone like, hey, he has it on Han Solo. Han is, like we said earlier, kind of like a glass cannon, doesn't have a lot of health and protection, so you can sacrifice a little bit of that survivability for that deadliness of that speed. So I actually do agree with Chalk's modding here, where he looked at that speed and couldn't pass it up. So we're going to put that on Han Solo. The rest of these are decent, but I'm not sure if they really outweigh the value of the protection that you're going to get. So let's look at just his protection mods now. And let's see if he has decent speed. So the speed on the protection mods, unfortunately, isn't as good as on the health mods, but that 23.5% protection on a toon that has a lot of protection. Thrawn and Darth Nihilus are tankier characters, and then also are 2 tanks. So we're definitely going to go with these protection mods. So for Thrawn, let's see here. We can use the speediest one. He's already got this one on Thrawn, so that's totally fine. We'll put that on Thrawn. And then we'll go with another one. We'll go right down the line. This one here. We can go right for Nihilus on this one. All right, and then here, let's see. Let's see. Let's sort this. We have another 5 speed. We can put this one on Kenobi. And then we can go with one of these other ones here. We'll do this one right here. We can do for Baze, or we can go with this one. Let's see. This one has some protection on it. Yeah, let's do that. Flat protection would be better than these ones here. All right, so that is the circle. And then the last 2 mods, we actually have no choices whatsoever when it comes to the primary stat. The diamond's always going to be defense. The square's always going to be offense. So we don't even have to really look around for these primary stats right here. All right, so let's take a look at defense. All right, so on the diamond for defense, because we don't even really have to worry about primary stats, we're just going to look at speed here. The only diamonds Chalk really has with speed are all health. But he does have some decent speed. All right, so for this one here, 11 speed, he's got it on Han Solo. So let's put it right on Han. 10 speed, this is a really good mod for his collection. So right now he's got on Mother Talzin. All right, so we're going to put that one on Thrawn. Go right down the line. The 7 speed, let's put that on Nihilus. And then he's got a 5 speed. 5 speed, let's put that one on Kenobi. And then 4 speed, can go to Baze, but we can also, we're not really super concerned about speed on Baze. So let's just take a look a peek to see if he has any other highly rated ones that could fit bays nicely. So these three we've already used. This one's highly rated. It's got protection, health, and defense on it, and it's highly rated because it has some nice defense. Let's go with that one for bays. All right. Okay, so now that we have the diamond done, the last one we're going to go for is the square. Square always has offense, and basically same type of strategy. Let's take a look at speed here, and it looks like we have some nice speed, which is cool. Let's see, now let's try to pick up like a set bonus here. Notice here that all of them are health except for this one critical chance, and we do have both Han and Darth Nihilus kind of hanging out there with a critical chance. Critical chance would definitely be better for Han Solo. So let's go with this one for Han, so we can pick up that crit chance bonus. That was actually a bonus that was recommended to us from Crouching Rancor. So it wasn't the speediest mod, but that bonus is really nice. All right, then we will go with this one for Thrawn. He's already got that one on Thrawn. 13 speed, it's very solid. 10 speed. All right, that's going to go to Nihilus. Okay, and then we also have a 7 speed. Okay, 7 speed's very nice. 7 speed can go to Kenobi. All right, and then we have some 5 speeds. And again, we'll also take a look for bays. The non-speed mods, just there might be like a really powerful one because 5 speed isn't that great. So let's also then just sort by rating, okay, and see if there's any that really stand out. This one here has got a little protection bump, defense bump, tenacity bump, so it has some pretty strong survivability stats. This one as well has got health, it's got some protection and protection as well. So the double protection and the health and tenacity might outweigh this crit chance. So let's put this one actually on bays. All right, so it looks like we have our 5 characters modded. We're not quite done yet, so we're going to do a couple of final checks. This is kind of like, hey, this is the first draft, and then you just want to fine tune just to make sure you didn't forget anything or kind of overlook anything in the collection. So we're going to do one last sweep to kind of see if we got all the like super good speed mods. If we can finagle, another set bonus here, things like of that nature. All right, so we're going to inspect. Now Han Solo, we know that we weren't going to be able to get this critical damage set bonus. So he does have a health set bonus and a crit chance set bonus. Thrawn has 3 health bonuses. That's great. Now Darth Nihilus has 5 healths and a critical chance. So that kind of bugs me. We're going to try to see if we can pick up that bonus or not. GK has all health bonuses, and so does Baze. So let's try to see if we can pick up this set bonus and not sacrifice too much. So let's just take a look at every single one of Chalk's critical chance mods. You can see that this one and this one, number 1, these are equipped right now on our Han Solo. So we're definitely not going to use this critical avoidance arrow. But what we could actually potentially do, if Chalk chose to take this level 1 mod that's on Talia right now, it looks like it was actually a gold mod because it's not leveled up and it has 4 secondary stats on it. Now, none of them are that great, but Chalk, what you could do if you wanted to, you could invest the credits into leveling this mod up to 15. And you could replace this protection mod or this protection mod, kind of switch it here so you can pick up that set bonus. You'd be sacrificing 5 speed if you wanted to do that. depending on what these rolls came out to be, it might be worth it to you because you would pick up that critical chance set bonus. So that's something that you might want to consider there for your Darth Nihilus. And the last final thing that we're going to do here is we're going to do a final just look at every single speed secondary, because we were really concerned with, especially on the right hand side, the primary stats, finding that really good primary. When you do that, you might have like a suboptimal primary stat with a super great speed stat that you might want to include. You just want to make sure you're not missing anything. So if we just look at his entire collection for his speed secondaries, now if it has a little yellow circle, it means it's already equipped on one of your characters. But if you take a look, and don't worry about the arrows. I mean, the arrows with the speed secondary, that's fine, but you're going to get that like plus 30 speed here if you really wanted to use that one. But what you're going to notice is there's a 13 speed health cross that has a tenacity bonus. So if you remember, we were really looking at potency for Han and then survivability for the rest of the characters. You might want to consider putting that tenacity cross on one of your arena members. And right now you have it on Darth Nihilus. But if we go to Crouching Rancor, Thrawn actually had protection or tenacity. So what you could do if you wanted to is you could put, and let's just look at the crosses now. What you could do, crosses, sorry. What you could do is you could put this mod that has the tenacity on, say, Thrawn. So you can put him on 2. Sorry. Okay, and then you could move this one down to 3, which is Nihilus. There we go. Sorry. And then you just move it right down the line. Then this 7 speed can go to Kenobi. All right. Now this 8 speed's nice, but it has the health, and we want that protection on there. So that's kind of like one last little sweep. See if there's like a really good speed mod that you can sacrifice the primary for. In this case, it's marginal. You might want the protection. You can try it out, but the tenacity with the 13 speed would also be pretty good. All right, Shock, so that is your arena team. You had a lot of the same mods that I picked on your characters, but you had some that, were kind of on underutilized tunes. You really want those on your arena squad, and it's going to give you an edge. All right, so thank you guys very much. Hopefully you took something from this episode. You might have agreed with everything. You might not have agreed with all my moves, but as long as it gets you thinking, you'll be a better modder for your arena teams. All right, thank you guys, and tune into my next episode. Peace out.